Hey there, Blessed Mama. We are here to help you, the working mom, manage your personal and professional life without losing your mind. This is a podcast for you. I'm Blair Critch, and I went from a teacher to a stay-at-home to a 7-figure online business owner. And listen, that didn't happen overnight. It happened after we actually hit rock bottom. Bankruptcy that shook us. Then to find out my husband had an addiction problem, I decided that day I would grow and learn how to build a flexible business of freedom. Now today, I'm passionate about teaching other women the exact same thing through systems and strategies full of faith, fun, and drive.
What is up? I am Kelly Hoover, retired corporate pharmaceutical rep to network marketing millionaire and small business owner. After recovering from a brain tumor, I knew I wanted to go after my dreams and make life happen. Quit waiting around for the perfect time. So I learned social media and how to master my time, and then the magic really started happening. If you are looking to create connections and own your time management skills, then this is the place for you. Let's do it.
All right, Blessed Mama, welcome to episode 68, where we're going to be talking all about how to help your kids feel seen in your workday. That's right, how to get your kids involved in your network marketing business so they feel seen, heard, and involved. Listen, you're doing it all. You're working your business, you're showing up as a mom, maybe even as a wife, daughter, friend, sister, even. Oh man, it's a lot of roles, isn't it? And figuring out how to do that and still make sure your kids are feeling loved and seen is a constant battle. I always think it's so backwards, isn't it, that we should get retirement like when the kids are older. I mean, wouldn't it be great to have retirement while these kids are growing up and then work when they're gone? Because I don't want to miss any minute of it. I just hate that. But then I remember that my business is not only my place to allow my other gifts and talents to show, but it's a way of showing my kids how to be successful, organized, how to use their gifts and talents for others, and so much more. So let's be honest, as much as I do want to stay home every single minute, I don't want to lose myself either. And when they leave this nest, I don't want to wonder, who am I? So today, let's talk about how to run that business and make sure your kids are still feeling seen and heard. Whether you have a business or you have a career, this one is for you. We hear from a lot of listeners that they not only have a business, but they also work so that they're growing their network marketing business alongside a job or a career or even being a stay-at-home mom. So we know you're juggling a lot. Today, we're going to share our top successful strategies we have used and others on our teams have used to grow their business and still be present with their family. I have been in this industry now for 11 years, and I'll tell you, my kids were 6 and 4 when I started. So we have some great tips for you today. Hit share on this podcast, share it with other working moms. Let's get this message out and help all of us to not only have success in our business, but have success in our mom life. So Kelly, start us off with tip number 1.
Yes, I'm so incredibly excited about this episode because I have 2 girls, ages 12 and 10. And this past year, we have been living the homeschool life. And I will tell you, it is more important ever that I include them in my business. Why? I want them to be strong, successful women who know that they have a loving mom who is involved in their personal life and their school life, but who also can run a successful business. Prior to working for myself, I worked in the pharmaceutical industry, and 60 hours a week is about what I worked, 50 to 60 hours a week. And here's the thing, my kids didn't have a clue what I did. Literally, they were like, my mom sells drugs. And you don't necessarily want your kids walking around saying that, right? But that was really it. They never were involved in anything. They knew that I had to travel. They never got to see anything. They had not a clue what I was doing. They just knew I was gone all the time. So I love these tips that you're going to be listening to today. And, if you have other tips to add on, we would love to hear those from you as well. So tip number 1, the very first thing is to decide, are you committed? Are you interested? So when you hear those words, be honest. Before moving forward, think about what those mean, committed or interested. Interested means that you are looking for the easy way. Maybe you're making excuses of not hitting your goals. Think about that. You always are like, I've used my kids as an excuse maybe. Have you done that before? So do not include your kids if you are interested in the business or the goal. Now, listen, on the other side, if you are committed, that's a whole different story. Okay, committed really means that you are doing whatever it takes to hit the goal, to learn, to grow, to put in the work. Then you will not use your family as an excuse. You will often hear us say, my why cannot be my why not. So, what I will give you an example of is when I am looking to grow this business, when you are looking to grow your business and you have children, your children cannot be your reason why you can't show up for that meeting, why you can't do your daily method of operation, why you can't go on that retreat. Your kids need to be the reason why you should and why you can. And it's just a mindset shift. And it really means that you are committed to your goals. So set a goal, share it as a family. This is something you can do every single quarter. And make it fun. Make there a fun reward at the end. If you set a goal for the next 90 days, you involve your family and you say, hey, when we reach this goal as a family, we're going to do this. Maybe even get like a color poster, and do like one of those thermometer type of things where every bit closer, every step of the way you get that goal. Guess what your kids are going to be doing? They're going to be cheering you on. They're going to say, Mom, get back in there and work your business so we can get closer to that goal. Imagine having your kids involved. Blair, what's the next tip?
Yes, I love that. And I love getting them involved, like you said, inside of whatever the goal is. And it doesn't always have to be huge things. I mean, I remember there have been times where, my goal wasn't all that large. So, like, the goal was if we hit it, we were going to do be a tourist in your own town day. So maybe we went and I live in Florida. So we went like swamp bugging out in the Everglades. But then there were other times where I was going for really big goals and it might have been a weekend at Universal. So those are the kind of things that got my kids energized and excited. And then it also got us all participating in it together. Tip number 2 is how can your kids be included in this goal? So do I need them to help me with packing up samples? Can they get a percentage of sales for sharing your products or business with others? For example, my oldest is 17 now, but when he was younger, I sold jewelry and he would help me label all my catalogs, put them into, the proper envelope and address them. My younger one would help me organize my jewelry and clean it when I got home from my parties. They would invite their friends' moms to my parties or events. I mean, who can say no to a cute kid, people? So I would include them in things. And we also always used my items, even now, to gift teachers, assistants, etc. They would pick through my stuff and pick out what they thought was the perfect gift for that person and tell them why. That was part of the training. It's not just picking out, this perfect lotion for them or this perfect, piece of jewelry for them. I wanted them to know why they picked that out for that certain person and tell them. And not only did it help me with sales, but it also taught them how to pick out gifts, how to give a gift, and how to talk to adults. Now, my husband owns a real estate company. He's a real estate broker. And now he has our boys who are 17 and 15 bring flyers to people's houses on streets that he's selling houses on. So if he's selling a house, he has them walk to each door and let them know, hey, this house is for sale. My dad's selling it down the street. Here's when the open house is going to be. If you want to stop in and see it, invite people. And he pays them to do that. So think about how you can involve them physically in your business. If you're not able to do that, then have them be involved in your business by praying for your business as a family. That's another really important one. When I first started with my current company 7 years ago, almost 7 years ago, we would literally pray over each new customer that first month I started. We would pray over the new people that were starting in the business with me. They still hear that because we meet every morning for devotion and go over our praises and prayers. So we do gratitude and prayers. And during that prayer time, I do talk about specific people that are going for specific goals and why, or things that are going on within their family so that we can pray for them. And that involves my whole family in my business. And I think that's really powerful. So whether you can involve them physically by helping you out doing things or just by prayer, get them involved. Kelly, what's tip number 3? Hey there, blessed mama. We know this last year has been quite the journey between COVID, between political uproar, and all the things that have kept us from doing the things that we absolutely love to do, like getting together with other like-minded women. So we knew that we needed to host our very first annual Blessed Mama Bosses retreat this fall. So join us September 24th through 26th for Bringing Me Back retreat. Listen, you're not going to have to do anything. Put those feet up, relax, fill up your cup so you can come home not only better at your business, but better as a mom, better as an entrepreneur, better as a wife or a friend or a daughter. You have many roles, and we are here to fill up your cup and have you spend a weekend getting pampered, being taken care of, but best of all, making sure that you fill your body, mind, and soul. You're not going to want to miss out on this weekend in Orlando, Florida, where we're going to have so much fun, learn a ton, and even have a professional life coach. So if you want more information, go check it out at bmbretreat.com. We have a special going on right now through the month of May, and you're not going to want to miss out. Hey, and grab a friend, whether they're in the same business as you or they don't even have a business at all. No matter who they are, they will love this retreat. So we cannot wait to see you there. Check it out at bmbretreat.com.
Love that tip, Blair. So, setting up time specifically for them and for your work. So, when will you work? When will you have one-on-one time with each child during the week? When will you have family time? When will you spend time with your spouse or your significant other? When do you spend time on you? Listen, kids, they really do need to know that they are a priority. They don't understand work. They need to really understand that work equals food on the table. Work equals them getting to do extra sports or go on vacation. So, one of the best tips I know that has personally helped us is having a set time with each child, even if it's 30 minutes hanging out in the backyard kicking a soccer ball, even if it's taking your dog on a walk. Truly, children just want your undivided attention. And you can ask them questions. You have an opportunity to share what's going on in your business life, especially as they get older. It really does create such a great environment for your kids. Another tip that Blair and I share often is Sunday calendar planning, meeting with your calendar, you and yourself, and then implementing it into your family life, letting them know what is going on so people are not surprised. Your kids are not surprised. I will tell you, if you are homeschooling or you are virtual learning, you really have to take this very serious because they are working, they are doing school, and they need to be seen all while you are working and having that time together. So really blocking that out. I will challenge you, if you're not doing that, take action this week and block off at least 15 or 30 minutes with each person in your family.
Yes, absolutely. Such a great tip. And make sure that you guys are sharing those things with each other. So, tip number 4, using your time wisely. If you have little ones and they take a nap, then during that time, do not do housework. I know it feels like that's what you should do, but honestly, what you should be doing is your income producing activities instead. What do you need to do to get your business to grow? Is it reach outs? Is it follow ups? Is it social media? Is it connecting with people? Whatever that is for you and your business, that's what you should be doing during those little spots of time where your kids are off at school or taking a nap. You can fold laundry while they play with toys on the floor, or they can help you do some of these things. Setting up your kids for success with little activities around the house and chores that they can do will help build their self-esteem and allow them to be part of things with you. We used to put Swiffer sheets or those Norwex cloths on our kids' feet and let them clean the floors. Let them help you do things around the house. Listen, boys or girls can teach them to cook with you. That's something that they can easily do and learn. And boy, as their future wife or husband, going to be thankful that you taught them how to cook when they were young, right? Do they work? Are there work-related things that you can do while they're napping or at preschool? Do those instead of trying to get housework done. Stay focused on that task. Kelly and I are both really big on time blocking. That will help you stay focused on each activity. And then habit stack. Habit stack means when you put two things together, right? Something maybe you don't really want to do with something that needs to be done. So if you're doing something like watching a video or learning something from a course, or maybe you're watching Network Marketing Accelerator course, we have over 9 different modules with multiple videos to walk you through how to really have success in network marketing. If you want to check that out, you can at networkmarketingaccelerate.com or find it in our show notes. But we hear from a lot of people inside of that community that have purchased Network Marketing Accelerator say that they listen to those modules while they're doing other things because they've learned habit stacking from us. Maybe they're folding laundry while they're listening to a module, or they're washing dishes, or they're preparing dinner. And that way they're able to learn while they're getting something done for their family. So that is one of our biggest tips, is making sure that you're staying focused on the activity that you're supposed to be on. Kelly, what's tip number 5?
Tip number 5 is getting your kids involved if old enough on any ideas to grow your business, especially if they're in middle school or they're in high school. They may actually surprise you and come up with some really great ways to help you grow. They really do understand social media. For example, Instagram Reels. They can edit probably way better than you can. And here's the thing, you can pay them to be a part of your business. Start teaching them at a very young age how to work, how to time block, how to save, how to tithe, all the things. So a few examples that you could do is if you're in a business that you have samples or you have any sort of mailing or you're doing team gifts, you could have them block off a time, come into your office or wherever your workspace is, and create these things for you. You can teach them how to package things into samples. You can teach them how to get mailers ready. You also can teach them with your doing Instagram Reels, which if you're not, you should be. Teach them how to help you edit these things. This is something that I know my 10-year-old daughter is helping me do. So I know that any child can absolutely help when they understand it. They also understand like graphics and a lot of other things. So getting them involved. And I will tell you, this will pay huge dividends in the future as your child becomes an adult. They will have a work ethic. They will understand hard work. And they will understand how to earn money and how to save and be very responsible. So this is something that a lot of people will overlook because maybe it feels like it's hard to do that. Maybe it's a little more effort than you want. But I promise you, getting them involved will make it so great for you, but also for your children.
Yeah, and then the cool thing is you can start teaching them about, saving and tithing and all those things, right? So in our house, when our kids get paid by us, they know that a certain percent goes into their bank account, a certain percent is for them to spend, and a certain percent is for them to tithe and give back to the church. So I love that. It's teaching them all the things that they need to know now. So here's the reality is you can be a success. You can be a 6-figure earner. You can rock your business and still be an amazing rock star mama to your kids and help them to feel heard and seen. But it's all about being intentional. So be an intentional parent, be intentional with your business, be intentional with the things that you're doing, and have yourself a successful business and a successful home. So listen, if you're like, I'm trying to do all these things and I'm feeling exhausted and run down, trying to show up for all these different things, we hope these tips help, but we also have another great thing for you. I don't know if you've heard about it yet, but Bringing Me Back Retreat is for you. It is going to be a busy summer. You have your business, you have your kids, you have all the things you're doing. And at the end of this summer, we want you to come with us the very last weekend in September and have a weekend that's about you, getting back to your purpose, getting back to your passion, filling up your own cup, having a weekend where you don't have to cook or clean. We're going to do everything for you. You get to have free time. You get to have intentional time. You get to have time to grow your business and to end this year strong and start off the next year with a bang. This is for you. That's why we named it Bringing Me Back. So you deserve this weekend. Why not ask for it from your family? Say, hey, I'm going to be 100% in with you guys this summer. I would like this at the end of the summer. Go check it out at bmbretreat.com. We only have a limited amount of space. It might already be full by the time this episode comes out, but you can let us know that you're interested in the next one if you don't get in on this one. And if you were listening today and you're like, I need to take a few things off my plate so that I can be better at focusing on my business and focusing on my kids, then check out Inner Circle, because I truly know that the feedback that we get time and time again is how much time it has saved them by having that every single month social media done for you. That's right. Every month you get a Trello board with social media already done, plus a weekly 15-minute walkthrough with us of going over your social media plan for the week ahead, plus a once a month Q&A with us, and a once a month 1 hour income producing working Zoom. So you're going to want to check that out at innercirclebmb.com, and feel free to reach out to us with any questions. And don't forget to join the free community. BlessedMamaBossesGroup.com is where we come together, hang out, and have lots of fun. So we hope to see you there. Feel free to reach out, and don't forget to rate and review and share this podcast with other working mamas. See you on the next one.
We hope you enjoyed this episode and want to hang out with us more. Join us inside our Facebook community. You can find us at www.blessedmamabossesgroup.com. We'll see you inside.